My inner Democrat is so sad right now. I hope I am not the only one who feels this way, but I did not. I did not choose the Republican Party. The Republican Party chose me. I guess at this point, I'm a liberal Republican. If there wasn't a two-party system, most likely I would not be either of those. And I know I got some friends who are like independents. There was a time I was on like that whole I'm an independent shtick, but I'm gonna just be real with you. We are a two-party political machine here in the United States. And, I'm the type of person that likes to pick a side. Now, let's say if there was like a third party, right? Well, let's just go with one. Let's say like the independent party, right? If they were actually burning some steam here, if they were actually making some moves, I could see myself being an independent. But I want to be a part of a party that's actually, I won't say effective, but is actually having some pull in the political arena, I just don't see the sense in not picking whichever. Okay, here's the deal. I think that the whole point of voting is so that you could have the potential to win, right? So if I don't vote for a Democrat or a Republican, most likely I'm not gonna win. Okay, so it's almost like Americans, we're pushed into this corner where we have to pick the lesser of two evils. And the way that I feel about the Democratic Party, it's like, what? Okay. Let me start from the part that's less confusing, right? The Republican Party, at least you know where they stand. At least you know what they represent, right? There's no question there with the Republican Party. You know what they're about. The Democratic Party, on the other hand, I'm always at a loss for words. I've waited a couple days to pick this topic back up, and I'm still at a loss for words. It's like I tried to cool off with the TikTok videos. I tried to cool off with the choose your fighter reels. I tried to cool off with the, strong, independent black woman narrative. I tried to cool off with, you're black, what you doing, not supporting Kamala Harris rhetoric. But then the whole auto pen scandal, okay, I know a lot of people are going to jump on me about, oh, you ignorant, people use auto pens all the time, right? And I get it. I was in the military. I used to sign a lot of official documents, and sometimes my signature was auto-penned. In that same experience of being an official who had to sign off on documents in the United States military, I had a document that was signed off of that I did not authorize. And forgery is serious. We don't even play about our credit cards or some of us, our children's permission slips. So for a president to have executive orders signed that affects our everyday lives, pardons being signed, people who have committed horrendous atrocities and crimes, I said atrocities, whatever. But anyway, that's a big deal. He's signing things, or allegedly signing things, that he might not even have been aware of existed. Is that not scary? Anyway, Democrats, I ain't gonna lie to you. I want to come back to the party. I would love to be a Democrat again. I love what the Democrats stood for once upon a time. Okay, I'm conservative when it comes to family life and marriage and things like that. However, I believe in live and let live, right? I know some people get mad when, Bible thumpers say things like homosexuality is a sin and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like I believe in the freedoms of America. Like my personal opinions of things uh, should not have any bearing on other people's lifestyle. And I don't mean to disrespect Republicans, but I feel like they can be a little burdensome when it comes to people who don't think like them, right? So, but if I had to choose between the lesser of two evils, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to stay Republican on this one. I'm just gonna have to be a liberal Republican. No, I'm not going to no pride parades. But at the same time, I need a president that's active. Those both sound like they go together, don't they? Let's say I'm not going to a pride parade, but I think there should be pride parades if they got the right permits and they're doing what they're supposed to do, right? I live in a small Republican town. They absolutely hate pride parades. And I think it's dumb that they hate pride parades. They even tried to have a straight parade. I think that's stupid. But whatever. I'm me. I'm just in the house with my children and trying to support my husband through life. That's all I'm doing. But Democrats, y'all have gone way off the radar. I don't know how they're going to come back from this. From the executive branch all the way down to the grassroots. It's a mess.